So grief is not something that we're trying to dodge. And we're not trying to plaster it over with spiritual platitudes. Grief is part of this. And we want to we want to be as we feel. In other words, I don't need to wonder about what an enlightened person would do in this situation. I can just watch, right? And if it feels like, well, that's not the way it should be handled from an enlightened person's point of view, I'll just have to say, well, then I'm not enlightened because this is this is the way it's happening. Whatever. And in your eyes, I'm not. Because what enlightenment does is it doesn't give us shelter from the storm in the sense that it blocks us from the slings and arrows of the world. What it does do is it ceases to have there ceases to be a target for the slings and arrows of the world. And when I realize that this is that there's no me here, that the world is bound to satisfy, and that any judgments that I have are starting off from the wrong place, because if it's a judgment, it's relative, and the body will act relatively, but that which is behind it, if that is absolute, then the relative living out of that is going to be, there's not going to be that degree of suffering.